You're here, and I'm so grateful, and you lend your divinity to this co-creation of this sacred space, and I couldn't be more grateful. I'm Reverend Carol Ann. Hi. Welcome to New Thought Community. Our speaker today is Rob Trice. Our very own. I don't know why he's standing over there, but he doesn't do anything over there. But anyway, that's Rob Trice. He's patient there, I guess. His topic is Let's Play Twister, Let's Play Risk. I know, I'm really excited. I can't wait. His practitioner is Reverend Susan Fosdick. Powerful heavy hitter. She's holding you all right now, and you don't know it. So a little word about practitionership. What is she practicing? Affirmative prayer treatment. And essentially it is the skillful use of the placebo effect. It is taking what is, recognizing the gift in the situation, and aligning yourself with the spiritual truth about who you are. Now that sounds all very jargony, but it's concrete and it has real practices. So if there's anything in your life that is presenting as a challenge, write a prayer treatment request. The form is designed to assist you in formulating your question. So if it feels weird, the form will help you. It's nice when an inanimate object will provide aid. It's rare. So we have paper ones in the foyer, and there's a form online, same form. And all of those prayer requests will go directly to Susan, and she will incorporate your prayer requests in her practice for the next 30 days. Now, that's kind of an arbitrary number, honestly. We just picked it. And the truth is that many of us see results much sooner, and many of us just keep praying for you. So be generous with yourself. Be generous with yourself. Consider if you were writing a prayer treatment request for the benefit of someone else that you love, and then give that same generosity to yourself, that same grace, that same acceptance. So enough about that. If you have questions, you can talk to me later. I'll make myself available. Right now, we're going to sing together. You ready? Yeah. Stand up if you got it in you. Okay. It's the same song from last week. If you don't know it already, don't worry. You'll get it. Do we have one deep? Okay. Oh, my. Two people, one spot. Now, I would like to invite our very own precious Reverend Dr. Wanda Moore, Dr. J, to lead us in our opening treatment, Circle of Light, and welcome. She rocks.
Welcome, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you're here today because we are going to activate the energy of God right now, right here in this room. So take a deep breath in and see and feel the energy of spirit fill this room. In this moment, remember that there's only one life, one love, one presence that is infinite in the babies and all of us.
Yes.
And this is what is the energy of light that is within us, that is within this community, and is within everyone who's present. Know that our New Thought community is here to grow the consciousness of spirit in the world. Starting with each of us right here, right now, we hold this consciousness and allow the service to unfold in grace and ease with love and miracles. And now if I could ask the ministers, the healers, the practitioners to encircle the room. We're going to magnify that light. We're going to spread that energy. And in this circle of light, where they are radiating the energy of presence, I'd like for you to enter the names of those that you know are distressed or in need of some assistance, or maybe just to know that they're loved. Enter their names so they can be enriched and enlightened and touched by the light of God. Those who need healing. My daughter Erin. Those who need support. Natalia. Realize that the light of spirit is touching that energy and bringing into harmony and balance those that we include in the circle of light. And now I ask the healers and practitioners to include your own name. We know that this circle is a circle of light that is filled with the presence of God, and there is no possible way for it to fail. It fulfills its mission to enlighten us and allow us all to be God's presence and example of light and love. And I'd like for us all, if the practitioners and healers can energize the energy in your left hand. Realize we're doing this so we can, one hand on our hearts and one hand out to you, to shine God's light. To be grateful that we're here. And we are the active presence of spirit. And we're grateful for that gift. And we allow it to be always, always, always. And so it is. Amen.
Amen.
Is there anyone here for the very first time?
Welcome.
Welcome.
And there's, we got two new folks. Well, welcome. Welcome to this spiritual mayhem. Yeah, always in the back door.
It's been a while.
It's so lovely to see you all. Like I said, that was delicious. Thank you, Reverend Wanda, Dr. J. And now I'm going to get out of the way, and you're going to get your first full dose of Rob this morning because he's got announcements for us.
Hey, everybody. Apparently, I brought my entourage today.
Fan club.
Fan club is the loose term for it. Welcome, everybody, here at the physical. Thank you for coming. I guarantee I'm going to be all over the place for my talk, but I will keep it under time. But just bear with me. I'm just trying to prime the pump right now. There are going to be plenty of Navy stories, plenty of weirdness that you all expect from my talks. But I do have a point. Just keep that in your head. I do have a point. I will bring it to a point, maybe several points, eventually. But for right now, I'm just going to give the announcements. So also welcome everybody who's in the ethereal. I know you guys are out there watching. We appreciate that. We've got our community meeting, which we have once a month, right after the board meets. We have our community meeting for everybody. You are the community. Head on over right after the talk over to Harmony Hall, where we will share all the information that's happening, all the upcoming events, and there are lots of them. And of course, most importantly, it's your chance to share your ideas or your insight, your wisdom with the collective community, which helps us thrive. So that'll be right after service today.
Hey, Rob.
Yes.
Will there be snacks?
Will there be snacks? Oh, I'm getting the heads up that there will be snacks.
There'll be snacks.
Yes. We got a new coffee maker, so there'll be coffee. Yeah, coffee maker. Woo! That's right. Forget everything else. We've got our ministers meeting at Wednesday. Every Wednesday we have our ministers meeting at high noon. We have our band and choir rehearsal. I can already hear all of you. You all have beautiful voices. You may not think you do, but I hear you, and you're all amazing. And if you ever want to express yourself a little bit more, my talk is about expressing yourself. Feel free to come on Friday at 5:30 p.m. right here. Just bring yourself. We'll take care of everything else. You'll have a great time, or the greatest time of your entire life.
Guaranteed fun.
Guaranteed fun. Thank you. Thanks, Ruban. And next week we've got our Science of Mind 1 graduates who will be speaking, acknowledging and honoring. In 2 weeks we've got Reverend Caroline Rubin who will be talking. And in 3 weeks, always a favorite of New Thought Community, Cara Bithell will be speaking. The drum lady, the dancing lady. We love her. In 4 weeks on the 15th of August, we're having Reverend Dr. She has so many titles, I get tongue-tied. Dr. J is giving a color coding class. And if you want to know more about it, check our newsletter. If you don't get our newsletter, what are you doing with your life? Sign up for it. Go to our website, sign up for it. It has everything you ever want to know about Science of Mind and what we're doing here in the New Thought community. But that's going to be on the 15th of August. You may sign up now.
Yes.
You may sign up now, absolutely.
On the website.
On our website.
Or talk to Gina.
Talk to Reverend Gina. She's back there with her hand up. She doesn't have questions. She just takes all questions. Yeah, she knows everything. If she doesn't know, she will have the appearance of knowing what's happening. That's color coding with Dr. J, and also we have Science of Mind classes that are starting up here in like a month.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So 2 months. Yeah, let's not freak out too much. Those are sign up. Also, talk to Reverend Gina or sign up on our website. They have the essence of everything that is of Science of Mind. If you want to know more about how Science of Mind operates,
if they come to the community meeting, they'll hear more about those classes.
perfect. Now I can shut up. Okay. Come to the community meeting. You'll hear everything about it. That's all I got. Anybody else?
Great.
Going, gone. Thank you. See you in a minute.
Well done. Thank you, sir. Concise. Okay. Now I'd like to invite Reverend Susan up to the podium. My sister, did I skip something?
Yeah.
See how I am?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know I had my hands full.
You have your hands full. Now we're going to do this. Vision, mission, and purpose with Corey.
And the baby. And the baby. All right, so This is, normally there's not a baby up here, but we always like to ground in our vision, mission, and purpose just to really remind us why we're all here. So for our newbies, if you got a program, you can find this in the back, and you're going to read it along. So we're going to start with our vision. We are a spiritually empowered family, and our purpose is to remember, experience, and connect with universal truth. And our mission, our New Thought community is a diverse spiritual family guided by universal principles and devoted to awakening to the divine presence within each of us. We are committed to loving, inspiring, and healing. Thank you, everyone.
Good job. Okay. So now,
Is that Elvis?
I bet you can guess what's going to happen next. Now we're going to hear from Reverend Susan.
Yay.
She's going to lead us in our reading and treatment. My buddy, my camping partner, my mirror, Reverend Susan Foster.
So let's just ready ourselves for the reading. For today's readings, I compiled a series of quotes which speak to the idea of play as a state of consciousness and a vehicle for divine creativity. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a sacred game and a creative adventure to be played wholeheartedly. So, from Joseph Clifton Chilton Pierce, he is an American author on human potential. Play is the only way the highest intelligence of humankind can unfold. From Henry David Thoreau, the truly healthy man is he who can find leisure and play in all operations, and so make them all fruitful. From British philosopher, writer, and speaker, Alan Watts. This is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now. And instead of calling it work, realize it is play. From Joseph Campbell, what you have to do, you do with play. From American New Thought author Florence Scovel Shinn, the game of life is a game of boomerang. Our thoughts, deeds, and words return to us sooner or later with astounding accuracy. From Transcendentalist Ralph Waldo Emerson, it is a happy talent to know how to play. From Plato, life must be lived as play. And from Ernest Holmes, he is our founder of religious science, creation is the play of life upon itself through divine self-imagination. So let's ready ourselves for treatment. Feet on the floor, breathe in. There is one infinite presence, one divine mind expressing itself in and through everything. It is whole, perfect, joyful, ever creative. It is the source of all good, the intelligence that governs the universe with harmony and love. It lives and moves and has its being within each of us. We are one with this infinite presence, with infinite joy. It animates our every move, our every action, and guides us as we play this game of life. Sometimes life calls us to play Twister. Sometimes we are called to play Risk. I know that in each and every moment we have the ability to return to truth. I know that life is not a struggle but a divine play of expression. I realize that all belief in conflict, effort, or limitation. I release all belief in conflict, effort, or limitation. And I choose to step into the joyful play of the game. I follow the rules that tell me my word is creative, that good and only good returns to me when I align myself with this truth. And today I speak only words of love, joy, peace, beauty, and abundance, and all that is good. There are no losers and only winners in this divine play of life. I play this game with confidence, knowing I cannot fail, for I am always supported and supplied by Source. I give thanks for the joy of living, for the freedom to create, and for the certainty that good is unfolding for me. I release these words, knowing it is already done, and my good is right here, right now. And so it is. So it is.
I invite you to allow this song to carry you through a few moments of meditation. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I say, it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I see, it's alright. Sun, sun, here it comes. Sun, 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 sun, here it comes. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun,
invite you to come back into the room now, because we're going to switch it up a little, and you're going to want to play with us.
This song has a lot to do with what I'm going to talk about.
So listen up, yo.
If you believe they put a man on the moon,
ones in the choir. Yeah. That was awesome, Rob.
Go, Rob.
That's right. Go, Rob. Okay, now he's probably got a hook in his pocket, like to just yank me off. But he showed me earlier, so now I'm going to take my time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not, because I want to hear everything he has to say. My energetic, ever curious, ever open, ever compassionate, but super energized Rob Trice.
Carolina's always good at intros. Let's hear it for the band and choir again. Each of these songs that you've heard today and the ones you're going to hear have their own kind of level of weirdness and difficulty, and they just make it look effortless. So it's so nice to just float on top of a choir and float on top of a band, you know, when we sing. So Thoreau had it right. Play is really the only way to kind of attain your highest mind so that your highest mind can unfold. That's kind of a science of mind thing. So there, Reverend Susan, I stuck the science of mind in. Now I'm going to start with my story. Has anybody ever played Twister when they were a kid? Or do they currently play Twister? Okay, so you guys know what it's all about. You may still have the game, but you learn pretty quick that you do not wear socks when you play Twister. Right? No. Unless you're feeling very adventurous or you want to keep things clean for some reason. But for the most part, you never wear socks. It's kind of something that you learn with that game. If you don't, then sometimes you might slip, which is itself kind of hilarious. You might hurt yourself, which to those looking at you might be hilarious. But Twister really taught us a lot as a kid. How about Risk? Anybody ever played Risk? Okay. I apologize. You all know that if you play Risk incorrectly, it can last like all night, which usually I have a lot of distinct good memories of playing Risk. Games are kind of how we learn to understand how rules work, right? And to make the games fun. What rules that don't work, we just throw them out. You know, we make up like house rules, right? Right. How to live with Risk, there's like a certain level of irritation. Like usually there's like 4 people knocked out right away, and then you're left with 2 people who are playing the game for like 6 more hours, and the other 4 just go in the other room and watch TV. But so you have similar experiences with other games like Rummy, or Monopoly, or Bocce Ball, or Hide and Go Seek. I know you've all played these. Dungeons and Dragons might be a certain flavor with some of you. It was for me. Charades, even like Atari, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. Any sport, anytime you go outside, this all counts as play. And these are shared experiences. You can say that they're winners and losers, but sure. But then the game ends, and everybody is left with a memory like, boy, that was a great time we had last night, right? But then nothing else in your life has changed except the experience and the joy of the memory you have with playing that game with those people. Let me get this off my clipboard so I can get through my talk. So why is it that, and we're going to explore this a little bit, why is it that scoring in games brings us joy, but like scoring in real life tends to stress us out a little bit? Mm-hmm. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about like metrics, like grade point average, you know, or like your job, or does anybody else have like an example of like a metric in real life that you find that you have to adhere to?
Credit score.
Blood pressure, yes. Anything medical. You guys have a lot more answers than I thought you would, yes. Like in your job, for example, you are measured by the hours you work, probably by your productivity. That depends, like, those are very important because that's how you get paid. And that's how you get money, which is another metric. But the brilliance of playing a game or watching a sport, anybody can watch a sport. And that's another shared experience that you have when you watch a sport. Man of the Moon, I'm going to jump to Andy Kaufman for a second. And not a lot of you, some of you may know who Andy Kaufman is. He died at a very early age, but he was really big on Saturday Night Live. He was on a show called Taxi. but a very funny man or a very annoying man, depending on how you look at him. And he was a lot of things. So Andy Kaufman, he was a comedian, but he had a reputation for being like a little cringy. He can, to put it lightly, so he had this ability to elicit discomfort from his audience. Like one of his bits would be to show up for a comedy show and he would just sit on stage and just stare at people for like a half an hour, you know, or he would show up on stage and he would read the entirety of The Great Gatsby and people would just leave. He was really good about manufacturing like fake arguments on live TV. There was a really famous one where he stormed off the stage or got attacked on the Letterman show. He would fake a heart attack and like ask the audience for money. That was the way Andy Kaufman was. So his comedic style was found to be maybe a little difficult for maybe those who were working with him. One of his biggest bits, though, was he proclaimed himself the intergender wrestling champion. And he would offer, this is like back in like 81, 82, he would offer $1,000 to any woman who can pin him. And he was not a big guy. He was not a professional wrestler, or maybe he was. But that was like the mystery of Andy Kaufman. So in the 80s, like professional wrestling was kind of in its Wild West stage. And he would create these fake feuds where he would fight other wrestlers, or he would like talk trash about the other wrestlers. And then he even got hurt one time during a wrestling match, and he wore like a neck brace for like 6 months. But it was all part of the act. And wrestling does a lot of that today, right? They do everything like that because it's a show. So the point is that Kaufman, he combined comedy, showmanship, and performance art in professional wrestling. I'm using heavy air quotes there. Into like this collective shared experience. Even if you didn't prefer Kaufman or his humor, you couldn't argue that everyone in the audience, whatever he was doing, was in the middle of a shared experience with him. And you can think about that with anything that you do. So like crochet is a big deal, apparently. I'm not in that world, but those who I encounter in that world are really happy that they are crocheting and in that world of crochet. So whenever anybody is trying to like make a like scarf how do you measure like the best crochet person? You know? Like, how do you measure, like, you did this great scarf for your granddaughter, or you made a blanket for a baby? You don't see other crochet people going up and, like, bragging to other crochet people, like, I crochet the best. I'm the best crocheter. You don't see that. And I think you have your foot in kind of the world of what it is to play and what it is to embrace the quality of life and not the quantity of life. There's no stakes in games, including sports. Like a game is played, fans watch, joy, suspense, agony is felt. Apparently there's some big soccer game going on today. But then the game is over and it's like catharsis. No one gets hurt, well maybe a little bit, but no one watching the game gets hurt. Whole nations don't go to war. Everybody's still okay. No one loses any money. Well, unless you gamble, but we'll talk about that. I already know what you're thinking. I'm going to engage with that. But you go back to work the next day, and all you do is like you talk trash at best, and it's fun because it's a shared experience. So, like when you play or game or watch a game, that you don't go to war against your neighbor. You don't lose any money. You don't hurt yourself. When you play a game like a board game, same thing. And that's because there are no stakes. That's the power of play. That's the power of the game. I went to the Naval Academy. I graduated from the Naval Academy. That's where I went to college. It is a college. They send like officers in the Navy and the Army and the Air Force. They have a school that they go to before they go in. And we had a football team, believe it or not. And every year, the Naval Academy football team, which is called Navy, and the Military Academy football team, which is all the Army people, they're called Army. And they have an Army-Navy game every year that you may have heard of. So they play each other. It's always a great game, and it's always it's become kind of super famous because it doesn't matter what the record is of each team. Doesn't matter how terrible or how great they are. It's always a great game because we're playing Army or we're playing Navy. And so the way to think about it is that during the game, you have a stadium full of 4,000 midshipmen and 4,000 cadets. And all they have to do is think about the game. They don't have to worry about any metric, no GPA, or at the academy, the big deal was what your order of merit was. What's your order of merit? What's your order of merit? You going up or you going down? Because that's how you choose like what ship you go to, what command you go to. Unbelievable amounts of stress for 4 years. You don't have to worry about that during the game. There's no thought or trouble attached to that. There's no squad you have to lead while you're watching this great game. You don't have to worry about what kind of leader you're going to be. Just the joy of watching the game with thousands of others sharing the same bubble of bliss is all you need to do. And we'd sing our little fight songs, You guys want to hear a fight song?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is, our mascot was Bill the Goat. We were goats, and the Army had a mule, of course. So very underwhelming animals if you think about it, but they were ours. These are old schools. I mean, they're like 200 years old. So we would, to razz Army, we would sing, "The goat is old and gnarly, and he's never been to school, but he can kick the bacon from a worn-out Army mule. He has no education, but he's brimming full of fight, and Bill will feed on Army mule tonight." We didn't have to worry about anything else. Nothing else but what was happening on the field and what was happening within our hearts. Anybody watch Ted Lasso?
Yes.
I knew you did. Okay? So Ted Lasso is a story that's on Apple TV, and if you have not seen it, oh my gosh, what are you doing with your life? First sign up for our newsletter, and then go watch Ted Lasso. On Ted Lasso, there's many, many minor stories, and many, everybody gets a character arc, and one of the minor characters that I love is their team captain, Isaac. And Isaac was, he calls everybody Brove. Hey, Brove. And they were in the middle of trying to get back into the Premier League, and so there was a lot of pressure about metrics and measuring how well the team is doing. And he's team captain, so he's worried about the different positions and different plays and how it will affect the score. And he was under tremendous pressure. So the coaches, which were Ted Lasso and Roy Kent, who was a prior player himself, they decided to help out Isaac. And he was too much in his head, so Lasso and Roy Kent took him to Roy's old neighborhood, to his old pitch where he played soccer. And there he was able to play with local teenagers and young people, men and women, who just loved playing soccer. And they threw Isaac in the middle of that. At first he's like, "I'm a professional, I don't need this, I'll crush them." And meanwhile there's the kids are out there doing these major trick moves, and he's like, "Oh." And he goes out there and he has just experienced this bliss for 3 hours where he loses track of being a captain, and he everything having to do with all the stresses of Richmond go out of his head because he's just able to enjoy the purity of the game. Joseph Campbell said that what you have to do, anything you have to do, you do with play. And that helped Isaac. The greatest artists are not just novelists or painters or filmmakers or singers. There is a very special place in my heart for the improviser, the cosplayer, those who like charades, role-playing gamers. The art that these people produce, it's not fungible. If you're a painter or you're a writer, you can create a work of art that you can sell or give away, or you can create a physical object. But people who are improvisers, people who are in the moment, doing their art where you must be present to experience, they are my true masters. That is what makes life worth living. So the fine arts can be seen as something that you must master, must get those 10,000 hours, and then you've earned the title. But on the other hand, if you game or you dress up, that allows you to become very good very quickly at what you do, at that art. You're immediately a master. just dress up or just play a game. And anyone can play. Anyone can role play. You don't have to go off to college. You don't have to get trained by a master. There's no training required when you play charades.
Yeah.
Cards Against Humanity is another great game that I like for a very specific reason. It is a great game at allowing people to be funny immediately. And everybody's hilarious. Whoever plays that game, whatever your background is, you play Cards Against Humanity, you are a seasoned comedian that is just pure joy and bliss for like 2 hours. Role-playing games allow you to become an instant storyteller. Dressing up allows you to be in character immediately. No acting school required. Just go to a Renaissance fair. I mean, everybody there is an instant professional. And living their highest form of bliss. All thousands of people who are there. Every single person. I went camping last weekend. Well, backpacking. Sorry. Didn't go camping. I went backpacking for the first time. That's when you have to take a backpack. You have to go into the woods, and that's all you have. You can't go back to your car. You can't, call DoorDash. It's everything you got in your backpack. So it's kind of an experience. And one of the things we did there, everything was super enjoyable and exhausting, but enjoyable. Each night that we were there, we played like a charades game called Salad Bowl that we all got together. We split up in teams, and we had to do a series of charades or guessing games or, you guys have all played these kind of games where you can like get people to try to guess the word or the phrase, but you can't use the actual word or the phrase. Yep. There's different combinations of that. And there was one point that I really, really got it, because I was not just emceeing, I was like part of the team. I was on one of the teams. In my opinion, the best team, but we got robbed. Yeah. At one point, I was trying to get like nitpicky into the rules, and we're talking about rules, right? And how you can change them. And finally, Caroline had enough of it. She's like, "Do you want me to call you a wambulance?" I was like, "Okay, I gotta step back." But that's the joy of gaming with people that you love. You can change the rules anytime. You can, talk trash to each other, and nothing changes in your life outside of that game. So, the philosopher Theo Porter said there are two ways to look at the world, and we've already talked about this. Qualitative, taking in life through perception, quality of life, and quantitative, which is measuring life through outcome. Quantity, how much can I count everything in my life, etc. I try to be qualitative and by default, but it is not easy because we live in the information age, right? Everything is counted for us. So you have all these outcomes versus processes, quantity versus quality. It's not easy being a human in this world. So I'm going to give you the optimistic scenario. Support infrastructure that supports play, that supports pleasure once in a while. Treat yourself. That's how you fight bureaucracy. That's how you support artists. Support weird people. Be weird yourself. Yes. Support role-playing games. Support Renaissance fairs, right? Because that counters the bureaucracy. That allows everyone to know that the system can be changed. That you don't have to live this life of counting the number of likes that you have, or hoping that you're not late for work so you can keep your job. We live in a world that surrounds us and reminds us of this metric of the outcome. But I encourage you, I urge you to immerse yourself in the process. Go play Twister, but watch your back. Go play Risk, but make sure you get Australia early. Get weird, stay weird, and encourage those around you to be weird. And so it is. Thank you.
Can I have the ushers come forward? And can I have Lori Temple come up? She's going to lead us in our offertory prayer. Thank you, B. You guys can just stand here.
That was wonderful. Let's just take our offerings in our hands, place them over our hearts. There is one God, one source of all abundance. This source works through us to run everything here at New Thought Community. I know that we are all abundant and giving to spread this light and love that we have here. I am so thankful that we have this place that we can come and play and enjoy each other's company. And I release this into the law, knowing that it is done and done perfectly. And I say, thank you, God, and so it is.
And so it is. Okay, can we circle up?
Connor.
Woo! Okay, are we circuit? All right, are we a circuit? We're a circuit. Blessed always, for the arms of love surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in love and say amen.
As we all stand here and enjoy our little bubble of bliss, you let everything else go, and when you get home, you're going to think about the memories we made today. Go out and play and be weird.
Let me rest in love and say amen. Our joy be so triumphant. That we rest in love and say amen.
Good job. Excellent.
Happy to be back home. Glad to have you back. You're not here, I noticed. Oh, wonderful. Thank you.